Well, welcome to the podcast. It's a Monday. It's Oscars Day. This is one of my favourite days on the entertainment calendar, even though I've never been to one.
I know. I feel that's so unfair because you love the Oscars. I think it's so cute that you go to an Oscars viewing party every year. I think it's adorable.
Yeah.
And that text you sent me, and you said it's one of my favourite events.
It's one of my favourite functions. You know why as well? Because Monday. So you can easily block out a Monday. And I say that to all the people who don't have real jobs. But you can easily block out a Monday once the kids go to school. No one really wants much of you. You can sneak in, sit in a little gold class seat at Hoyt's, little Lux seat at Hoyt's. You can have some Wagyu sliders and sure some halloumi, chimichurri, brioche bun things. Okay, a mimosa or two.
Yeah, twist my arm.
A little custard tart and watch the Oscars live on the big screen. I had a custard tart and some dessert.
You have a custard tart?
I had a custard tart. Because that's the thing, no one's watching you. You can be yourself. You can just be myself.
Yes, gobble, gobble, gobble.
Actually, that's something, we should do this on tomorrow's show because when I took the kids to go and see Ricki at her other job, because they had to be in a live TV audience. Then maybe we should do this on the show tomorrow. But it's bad advice when you give them to your kids. So I said to my kids, just don't be yourself for the next 2 hours. Just don't be yourself for the next, sit still, pay attention, and watch the show.
Yes. Be a robot audience member.
Please just don't be yourself during this next 2 hours. The girls sorted it out. The boys, not so much. That's a battle of the sexes thing. Yeah.
I'm shocked to hear that.
Anyway, enjoy the podcast. Just the boys. I mean, apologies in advance. It does feel like a super cheap auto store, doesn't it?
It does. It's brimming with testosterone. But you might get a bit of a kick out of it. You might find it slightly rousing, perhaps.
In fact, actually, here's a good point. Could you tell me what a stan is? You haven't done that yet.
Oh, so if you stan something, I don't know
the
origins of it. I'm such a Ricki-Lee stan. I stan Ricki-Lee. She is my absolute favourite singer.
But why is it stan?
I don't know where stan comes from, but it's lingo. It's cool. It's hip. It's what the kids are saying. But I don't know where it comes from.
Okay, well, if anyone can help us,
maybe I stand with. Maybe that's
okay. So you're saying a cool person's saying, but I have no idea where it came from or what it means.
And you're shocked by that? Why? I jump on every bandwagon possible.
Okay, enjoy the podcast. I stand this podcast.
I stand this podcast.
This is Ricki-Lee, Tim and Joel.
TGIM! Thank God it's Monday. Monday afternoon.
Fresh as a daisy. Thank God it's Monday. It's the best day of the week.
TGIM, guys.
Thank God it's Monday.
This show is good for what ails you on a Monday. Here we go.
After the weekend, we're hanging out with friends.
Oh, there's our girl.
Oh, beautiful girl. And hello, handsome.
Hey, buddy. It's just the boys today.
Just the boys on a Monday. Can you believe it? Manly Monday.
Manly Monday. It's going to be so manly because I've just come from my favourite function of the year.
Oh, I know, because I tried to get you to come to Melbourne last night, and you said no because will you explain the function you went to?
Well, I just go to, I want to say
so cute.
Shout out to Damien and the guys at Hoyt's because every year, I reckon for the last 10 years,
I love that you do this.
I've watched the Oscars at Hoyt's Gold Class, and you have a couple of mimosas, and you watch the thing on the big screen. I guess when it started. It was started before the Oscars was actually on free-to-air TV live.
Oh,
so.
Okay.
Basically, they used to play it on Channel 9 or whatever at 10 o'clock at night.
I do remember this.
But now it's like 2 bites of the cherry. So you used to kind of go and watch it before anybody else. But now you just get to see it with everybody on Channel 7.
Yeah, because I used to attempt to do a social media blackout and then watch the Oscars at night. But something always slips through the cracks and you find out who won. Yeah. I'm not across all the winners, but I'm happy with a few that I've seen.
Oh, it was awesome. I mean, Barbie was snubbed in the nominations and then snubbed on the night. It was apart from the Ken performance and then Billie Eilish winning, which
I've
we'll get to.
seen the Ken performance. How sensational.
They pretty much didn't exist, according to the Academy. But I reckon it was a great 12 months of movies. Some of the best movies for a long time in the last 12 months. So there you go. We'll go through it soon. Because the beauty with the Oscars is, as you know, when we're on at this time of day, generally by the time it gets to us at 4, you've heard all the stuff. It's just rehashing. But
Yeah.
the Oscars is ours because everyone's going to talk about it on breakfast radio tomorrow.
Snooze. And
Boring.
also, we all the after party news starts trickling in while we're on air, so I'll keep an eye out.
Well, it'll be
See if
hectic.
Will Smith is doing what did he do last year? Will Smith after the slap, he was singing on the dance floor.
He danced to getting jiggy with it.
Yeah, not great timing, Will.
No, but also he's so up himself. I don't think he didn't know. I don't think he did anything. I don't think he thought he did anything wrong for days.
No, was he there? By the way.
No, he's not allowed. Remember?
Oh,
Remember they gave him the award for best actor, and then they said, "Now you're banned for 10 years." Isn't that right?
awkward.
He
How
banned for 10?
weird.
I know.
Imagine.
Instead
That'll
of-
be me at the Acras.
There was a chance, once he slapped the host, that the Academy could have realised that he was going to win Best Actor and taken it off him. That would have been the best punishment.
Oh no, get a Sharpie, cross it out, and put in someone else's name.
That's right. You're in Adelaide. Hello, Nova 919. How are they
Hello,
treating you today?
Nova 919. Adelaide is about 40 degrees today, and I opened my show, my first stand-up tour in 2 years at the Garden of Unearthly Delights tonight. Yes, I am performing in a tent because it is a fringe festival, but also rest assured the tent has air conditioning.
Right. It's like that time I went to, what's that big tent that tours around the world?
The Spiegel tent.
Oh, my God. It was so hot. It was the worst.
No, it'll be nice and
Okay,
cool
good.
in my tent.
Well, we have
I
tickets
promise.
to go and see you. We have tickets every day this week on the show. Or
Brilliant.
you can just book them yourself at livenation.com.au. Now,
It's a bit of a naughty show.
I can't wait to see it.
Wow. Yeah, you might be in it.
Really?
Yeah, you are.
Ricki-Lee, Tim and Joel on Nova.
I'm pretty sure Jimmy Kimmel, who hosted the Oscars for the fourth time today, walked out to a Dua Lipa song at the start.
Oh, he's got his finger on the pulse, that man.
I know, like, he's my Jimmy out of the Battle of the Jimmies. He's my Jimmy. I've always said
Yeah.
that. He's my favourite.
Yeah, I'm a Fallon.
Well, when you see Jimmy Kimmel host like he did, it was so relaxed, so chilled, so funny, and so not about him. It was the best.
Yeah, I saw some social media feedback saying he did a great job because it's it's kind of one of those, damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of gig.
Did you say social media feedback?
Social media feedback? Yeah.
We should change the name of Mailbag to social media feedback. I'm not even joking. That's not even a bad idea.
SMF. SNMF.
Let me run through some stuff because you're going to hear it all. You're going to read about it on the internet. You're going to see it tonight on the news. You're going to hear it on breakfast tomorrow. Let me give it to you right now.
Yeah, fresh.
The 96th Academy Awards, hosted by my Jimmy at the Dolby Theatre. It was stunning. Now, Robert Downey Jr.
Dolby.
Best supporting actor in Oppenheimer.
Oh, boop. I know that. Robert De Niro.
Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr.
And also, I said it.
I'll just let you do it all.
I also said it, and then you buzzed.
Oh, no,
So hang on.
no. Because that was the one I knew, and I was just waiting to say it.
So I said, this is what I said, if you want to replay it in your head. Robert Downey Jr. from Oppenheimer, and you went, "Boo, Robert De Niro." That's actually what happened on the radio.
I'm such a tit. I'm such an idiot.
Melissa Hoyer's job safe. Whatever that is.
Watch out, Ange Bishop.
Now, this was pretty great because Jimmy referenced Robert Downey Jr.'s previous drug use.
This is the highest point of Robert Downey Jr.'s long and illustrious career. Well, one of the highest points. Robert has been Was that too on the nose, or is that a drug motion you made?
Because that was the thing. You know what? It was a bit like when we hosted the Acras, right? What Jimmy did was...
very similar.
Very
just
similar.
like the Oscars.
So he starts with his monologue, which you're going to hear bits from now. But then through the night, it was just him reacting to things that have happened. It was brilliant.
Oh, that's great.
It wasn't all these prearranged song and dance numbers from the host,
Yeah,
you know?
set up stuff.
All right.
I like that.
Now, there was a new award, which you can buzz in if you
Beep,
know.
Robert Downey Jr.
It was the Achievement in Casting Award. Have a listen to Jimmy's take on that.
In the future, they will be adding an Oscar for achievement in casting. And that is great news for actors, because now not only will be able to watch someone else win an Oscar for a part you didn't get, you will also be able to watch the person who didn't think you were right for it win one too.
Now,
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that'll rile people up.
Oppenheimer won 7. I watched Oppenheimer yesterday because I've seen most of the top 10 now.
Had you not seen Oppenheimer yet?
I hadn't seen it because I couldn't, you know what I'm
That's
like,
the one I've seen.
I couldn't work out when I could do 3 hours in a row, and I did it.
It took me 10 hours to watch it. I did watch it in blocks on one Saturday.
I mean, it's not probably a popular thing to say, but the bomb was the best part of that movie. Like, if it wasn't for the bomb, it was just Mad Men basically for 3 hours, just walking around in suits, having an argument, arguing with Albert Einstein by a pond.
Yes. Not to be so cliche, but I wasn't really... Well, I was going to watch it, but then I heard Emily Blunt was in it, and I watched it like 10 hours later.
Yeah, she's brilliant.
I was in.
Yeah. But she was in it for about 8 minutes. The fact that she was nominated for supporting actress, like she wasn't in it for long.
There were some others that got snubbed in the supporting actress category that could have been in there, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, movie chat.
Movie chats. Well, that's good. This is when we should do movie chats. I saw Poor Things. Poor Things was my favourite, though. I think it should have won more. That's just what I'm saying.
Is that the Emma Stone one?
Yeah.
You told me you didn't like that.
No,
you told me I wouldn't like that.
You wouldn't like it.
Why wouldn't I like that? I love Emma Stone.
Yeah, you really, can I be really honest with you? You will really not like Poor Things. There is nothing in Poor Things that you will like.
Nothing for me?
Like nothing for you? Like less than nothing for you.
Really? Okay. So there's like no Saltburnie type Murder on the Dance Floor scenes.
There's not one single moment of Poor Things that you would like.
Okay, all right.
This, though, one of the many awards from Oppenheimer, Best Actor, was...
Beep, Robert Downey Jr.
Cillian Murphy.
Interesting fact about his name, it's pronounced Killian when he does drama. When he does comedy, it's Cillian.
And he's had so much work on his cheeks that they look like they're pushing up under his eyes now.
I know.
Have you noticed that?
What's going... Yes.
Yeah.
What is going on there?
It's like if you were to draw a cartoon skeleton and put hair on it. That's what it looks like.
I know. Is that filler?
Now,
and
see if you can guess
it?
this. This is the orchestra, the Academy Orchestra. Guess what song they're playing here? Buzz in if you do.
This is Wide Back Vagina Camilla. No, it's I don't know what you heard about me.
It's PIMP by 50 Cent.
Oh my gosh! What's that got to do with cinema?
No, apparently that is in one of the movies. But it was funny hearing the Academy Orchestra do PIMP.
How gorgeous!
All right, let's do this. Emma Stone from Poor Things. She is amazing. She won Best Actress.
My dress is broken. I think it happened during I'm Just Ken. So thank you so much. Don't look at the back of my dress. Thank you.
Oh, that's her second Oscar in a couple of years.
Yeah, La La Land, Poor Thing. She's unreal. And she has the same thing as my 5-year-old has. That's why her voice is so husky. The same thing happened when they were born.
They're both heavy smokers.
Yeah, big smokers. And just love it. I love the Marlboro Reds.
Yeah, I do. I love Emma Stone's voice. It's just gorgeous.
What about, this was the only moment, apart from obviously Billie Eilish winning Song of the Year, we'll get to that soon, for What Was I Made For? But this was the performance of the show from Ryan Gosling and the crew.
I'm just kidding. Anywhere else I'd be taken. Is it my destiny to live a life of longevity? I'm just kidding. Where I see love, she sees a friend. What will it take for her to see the man behind the tent and fight for me? I'm just kidding.
So good.
Brilliant. And that takes real guts. I tip of the hat to Ryan Gosling.
Takes real guts.
Takes real guts because there's real singers in the room and it's pressure. Like everybody's watching. He's not a singer. Like he's not a live singer.
No. That's just funny. Takes real guts. Takes real guts.
Credit where credit's due, Ryan. You did a good job. Well done, boyfriend.
Yeah. And as Slash and Mark Ronson performed as well.
Brilliant.
That's the Oscars wrap for now. I will tell you though, remember the time that La La Land, got stuffed up with Best Picture, and I can't remember who was meant to read it out.
Of course, that was huge news. Was it Dick Van Dyke?
No, but another old bloke stuffed up the Best Picture, and we'll go through that a little bit later on.
Ricki-Lee, Tim and Joel on Nova.
I just got a text. Yes, I did miss one big award. It wasn't all Oppenheimer and Poor Things and Barbie. It was the Best Visual Effects Award that went to Godzilla.
Oh, I saw that. You know I'm mad for Godzilla. I love those movies.
Yeah, I do.
I love Godzilla. I love Pacific Rim.
Yeah, that was the first thing I remember about you on this show. I was talking about how much you like Pacific Rim. Like, yeah, I've heard that about you.
No, I like big robot-y films. I'm not super into Transformers, but I really love Godzilla. I think Godzilla gets a bad rap.
Yeah.
Just a big dinosaur that wants to help out.
Yeah, so another thing, I'll double down and say there is nothing in Poor Things that you will like. You will not like this film at all.
Robert
Now,
De Niro.
There was, so the big Moonlight La La Land saga from years ago, which I watched from this studio. That's how long I've been in here for. That was Warren Beatty and Faye Dunaway. They
Not
did
Dick
it.
Van Dyke.
No. So Al Pacino had the honour today to announce Best Picture,
Yeah.
and he didn't throw to the nominees. He just did it.
10 wonderful films were nominated, but only one will take the award for Best Picture. I have to go to the envelope for that.
Straight
And
away?
I will. Here it comes. And my eyes see Oppenheimer.
Oh!
Yes.
And like,
Emma Thomas, Charles Roman.
and like, you know, without being that guy, that's one of the best montages of the year is watching the
someone's-
best 10 picture nominee trailer things.
Their version of Jermaine would have spent weeks on that. Also, Julia Morris made the same mistake at the Logies, but actually she gave out the award and then she did the nominees. She did the nominees after.
Actually, didn't that happen with Robin and Kip at the Radio Awards?
Robin and Kip at the Radio Awards last year, which is the ACRAs, the Radio's Night of Nights.
Yeah.
They announced the best. What's the award? Best on air show.
Yeah, best on our team. And thanks
Best
for sticking
on our
around
team.
and thanks for sticking around and being part of it.
4 hours, 4 awards early. It was hilarious.
All right, a little bit after 5 o'clock, we might do the old person stuff up.
Okay, great.
Just so based on Al Pacino and Warren Beatty and Faye Dunaway, I think that's a good idea.
This is Ricki-Lee, Tim and Joel.
Thank God it's Monday. TGIM. TGIM. Yes.
This is Ricki-Lee, Tim and Joel on Nova.
My song.
Have we got your attention yet?
You certainly do. Oh. This was, I think, the greatest Oscars live performance. I know this isn't the live version, but she was in that black dress wearing the heart of the ocean, and that's when she did the very famous chest pump that became iconic.
Did it?
Celine Dion, she did the chest pump.
Cela bien.
Celine Dion.
Well, you're right. It won Best Original Song at the Oscars the same year as it won the Grammy for Song of the Year, right?
And she was close to not doing it. She resisted it for a long time, Celine. I'm so glad she did.
So guess what?
I'm sure she is too.
It's happened again. So the winner of Song of the Year at the Grammys has also won the Best Original Song of the Oscars with Billy and Phineas performing this. This is the live version from the Oscars today.
What movie?
You're
Did
so
you just
gay.
say that?
Barbie.
Oh, Barbie.
You're the gayest person I've ever met.
I was hoping
What a
for the
surprise you
Ken
don't know
song.
anything about the movie about women.
That was the first one I watched. The first movie I watched in a long
It took
time
you
was Barbie.
It took you so long to
But
see
it
Barbie.
was the first I'd watched in a while.
For what movie? Oh my God.
I don't know. Well, it's not, up and about like all the other Barbie songs.
Social
Like
media
Dua Lipa.
feedback is next.
Ricky's going to get a shock when she returns and finds out we've changed the name.
AKA mailbag. After Flume. Yeah, let's go old school. Savo and Nova.
Ricki-Lee, Tim and Joel on Nova.
We found, we went back into the archives. We found you Celine Dion.
Celine Dion, who said one of my favourite things ever on stage when I saw her in Vegas. She said, this next song is dedicated to anybody that has ever been a parent and anybody that has ever been a child. That's everybody, Celine.
Celine. This is her at the
Inclusive.
Oscars back in the day. That is even better than the studio recording. I reckon I watch this clip twice a month. Twice a month, yeah. We should do that. What's your go-to YouTube clip? Because mine
Yes.
still is Prince going off script.
I think you've played that at a party before.
Yeah, My Guitar Gently Weeps solo and Tom Petty and everyone getting the shits with him.
Yes.
And then he just throws his guitar into the audience and walks off. Like he doesn't even stick around for the applause. Like it's the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Open it. Read it.
Hey, Ricki-Lee, Tim, and Joel. Time to check the mailbag.
You got me. The mailbagger, as Joel has renamed it today, social media feedback, which I like.
Social media feedback.
It does what it says on the tin. It's straight to the point. rtj@novafm.com.au, place to go. Or get to us on our socials. You got a couple from our little mate Daniela.
Daniela, who won the Kylie Vegas competition, lucky bugger. So jealous because you, me, and Rick were pushing hard to go and see our gal Kylie in Vegas.
I think that's off the
we're
table
still
now,
here.
isn't it?
I'm in Adelaide. You're in Sydney, so it doesn't feel like it's happening.
No, well, fingers crossed for April. That's next month.
Okay, yeah, great, awesome. Daniela got in touch and said, "Hi, Erin and team." Okay, Ez, getting close with Daniela, the winner, eh? It's Daniela from the Kylie Vegas competition. I've got some Kylie videos to share. Is it best to send them here? Yes, you've nailed it, Daniela, Instagram. It's been so epic in Vegas. Thank you all so much.
We don't have any audio, but the video is she's very close.
It's really intimate. The Club Voltaire, I think it only sits about 1,000 people. It's all kind of booths. And Daniela said, seriously, it was amazing. She apparently did a bit of Vegas the night, a bit of Elvis the night Daniela went in Vegas. Can you tell I've got a show opening tonight? I'm a little bit scattered all over the place.
And have you been going to the toilet okay? You're all good?
I might have a bad tummy bug too, but let's not talk about that for anyone that's going to be close to me in a tent tonight.
A little shout out too to Kylie, who got up on stage with Madonna over the weekend as well.
How great was that?
Have I misread how massive Kylie? Because after what she did at the Brits last weekend, then on stage with Madonna, then back to her Vegas residency, winning a Grammy.
When is she sleeping?
Freaking hell, guys.
I know. It's a huge moment. The gay gasp I let out when I saw that clip could be heard from space, and I think it should be an international public holiday.
Did you watch the Brits thing that I told you about last week?
Yes,
did you?
Of course. Yes, where she opened with Padum. Hello, that's me. Well, that's where she opened with Padum Padum.
Yeah.
I've noticed she stopped dancing in Padum Padum. She lets all the dancers do it for her. I'm like, get it, Kylie.
Now, last week I asked this question. I asked the question, what city features in the most songs? Which I know is a big question, but lucky we've got people to go and sort that out for us. But our people didn't do it. Tay did it. Hello, Tay.
Oh, thanks,
I have
Tay.
an answer to your question about the most sung about city in the world. And this is what Tay said based on our first class and 50K chats. It's the trash can itself, New York City.
Tay.
It's up.
With 161 songs, it has to be more than that, according to Forbes. Do you want to know what number 2 is?
Is it London?
London. Then LA. Then the state of California. Then Hollywood.
Hollywood. Well, I'm in the Adelaide studio right now, so I'm going to read Jodie and Hazy's sign. First class and 50K. You can win a trip to Paris, London, or New York, thanks to Ricki-Lee, Tim, and Joel, and take the New York option.
I'll go Nova 919. You can take the London option if you win because you get it. Like as soon as you get off the plane, it's pretty much like us. Like, you know, the English is kind of like us straight away.
Yeah, so that's kind of boring. Go to New York where it's a bit more, interesting.
It's a bit more different. People with baseball caps on and stuff.
And guns.
There's a few stories from the subway system that were even too heinous to read out as a joke today, just so you know.
Oh, please.
No,
there
were.
Great.
Oh, the subway's great if you want to get to where you're going. In a tube that is similar to that of a sewage pipe.
But it's part of the whole experience.
Get on the tube, mate. If you want to get around, stuff the subway. The tube's where it's at,
The tube.
Boom, Mayfair. Boom, Piccadilly. Boom.
Okay, whatever, buddy.
Pick London and don't pick Paris because Ricky's not here.
I'm going to go over and highlight New York and Jodie and Hazy's sign. Last one?
Yeah.
Tani. We were talking about drink bottles last week.
Oh, yes.
We have a recap.
We do have a recap. Thanks for reading. What is your cup of choice, your emotional support bottle? What is it?
I just don't see you as a person. I don't think I've ever seen you hold a drink other than an alcoholic one.
Well, that's not true. I was in Kmart with the kids yesterday and they have pretend Stanley Cups.
Yes, I've seen a few pretend Stanley Cups around.
Like, that ain't a Stanley if it's $12, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still holds water. Does the job. Tani got in touch and said, listening to the pod today about emotional support drink bottles, and here's mine, complete with my name and sticker. I felt very seen. And Tani's got a lovely shiny green drink bottle that actually says emotional support water bottle on it.
Thank you for your social media feedback. It is just the boys. Today, Ricky is performing on Idol tonight. But next, who do you want to send to deep space? It'll make sense, I promise. Who do you want to send to deep space?
Ricki-Lee, Tim and Joel on Nova.
Don't adjust your dials. No, you're not listening to Triple M. It's just the two boys on Nova.
I know it's very mask in here right now, but still Nova. Don't worry.
God, Nate walked in before and I'm like, if this doesn't reek of a man cave, it's ridiculous. It's too much. I just take down the Sports Illustrated calendars. It was so manly in here.
I'm just flicking through an FHM right now.
God, I'm just looking more Oscars goss for the glossies coming up. Let's talk black holes though. And on 13-24-10, who do you want to send into deep space? Now, before we tell your story and before we get some calls, remember one of the great things we did on the radio when NASA revealed the sound of the black hole?
Oh, that's right.
Oh, well, you weren't. Oh no, you weren't here. It was just me and Dylan Lewis. That's right. It was one of those weird days where Ricky was off, you were off, and it was me and Dylan Lewis.
I still listen to the podcast every day.
So this was the sound of the black hole from NASA. This is real. And then we asked you to make the sound of the black hole as you thought it might sound, and we got this from Dylan. This was Dylan Lewis. And then we got this from Alana. And then this from Nathan.
Is that a bad phone line?
So, it's up for interpretation, I guess, isn't it?
The sound of the black hole, not the callers, but the actual black hole, that's what Jack sounds like asleep.
It's quite nice. It's quite soothing.
Yeah, not when you're lying next to it. Him. Sorry, not it.
Hello, it, if you're listening.
Yeah. Hello, it. Thanks for coming down for my opening night in Adelaide. Not. NASA has just opened.
Heard about your tummy bug.
Oh, yeah, actually, good call. NASA has just opened the call for its next class of astronauts to be sent into deep space.
Yeah.
I should sign up. NASA require their applicants. Oh, no, I can't sign up. Here we go.
I think you'd sleep well in deep space at least because you have trouble sleeping here on Earth.
I would love deep space. And also, I wouldn't have access to a phone, which would be really good for me, I think.
Oh, yeah. I had a full day yesterday without my phone. It was the best. And I was at home.
I wasn't sure if I was going to admit this, but I got my screen time for last week. Have a crack.
Screen time, 14 hours a day.
Oh, okay. Not that bad. 6 hours 20.
6 hours 20 is low for you. I would expect...
No, it's normally lower. I was a bit horrified.
Double figures for you.
I know. Well, I'm always busy texting you and, naughty pictures.
So the last text I got from you was at, can I say? 1:59
no, don't read that.
a.m. I'm going to read the contents of it. No. I'm not an idiot. It's not my first day on the radio.
I was like furiously putting my show together and then got furious about something else and decided to vent to old buddy. So you've got to have your master's degree in either science, technology, engineering or math. So I'm out in all four.
Yeah.
Applicants then need to have at least 3 years of professional experience under their belt, which I don't... Oh, I guess I was going to say astronaut experience, but I guess that's no science.
How do you get astronaut experience if you can't become an astronaut yet?
I guess you go to one of those,
like the Gravitron.
The Gravitron. You just go to every royal show. So if you have that criteria, you can apply. And then if you get past the application process, you then need to pass the long duration flight astronaut physical. I wouldn't pass the physical either, I don't think.
No. Okay. We're going to get to
Especially
Linda.
Not today.
Linda, who do you want to send into deep space, Linda?
Robert Irwin, for sure.
Yeah.
Cool. He's a bit overexposed.
Off you go, Robert. Bye, Robert.
Bye, Robert. Bye,
Robert.
Sense of love.
See ya.
Have you got... If Linda is not caller of the week, then something's wrong.
See ya. That's so brutal. He's 20.
He's 20. He's old enough to say see ya.
I know.
Who would you like to send into deep space?
Me?
Yeah. I did ask you about 8 minutes ago. Just to give
I know,
you
but then we got
gossiping
gossiping about something else.
Let me throw someone into deep space. Ready?
Okay.
See if you can guess.
It's like my boganness.
Yeah.
I've had to get a helicopter to work because of the traffic at the Roselle interchange, but, it's all good.
Okay, bye. See ya, Rebel.
See you, Rebel. Well, naturally, I'll send her male counterpart, James Corden.
Beautifully done. So proud
See ya,
of you.
Bob. See ya, Rebel. See ya, James.
Glossy's next. Bye, guys.
Ricki-Lee, Tim and Joel on Nova.
Gorilla, baby. Thank you, Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow.
I know, right? It's just the bloke that no one assumed would be anywhere, really. But here he is.
I still wouldn't be able to place him in a lineup. But, thrilled for him.
Jack
and his
Harlow
success.
is like almost the Poor Things of music for you. Like, you are so... I mean, he's a bit like that for me as well, but there is nothing about Poor Things or Jack Harlow that you would be into.
I'm going to watch Poor Things and I'm going to love it out of spite.
You're not going to because you won't.
Correct.
Let's do this.
The Glossies. On screen.
Let's have a look at probably the most famous photo in the world over the last 24 hours.
Is this Kate Middleton? Yes, it is.
Oh, my
So, Kate Middleton, of course, there has been an international search for her. I was saying to Gemma the other day, remember that great documentary with cats? Those two internet sleuths, those
yes.
nerds
Yeah, I do remember that.
tracked down that guy. They should have tracked down Kate Middleton. They would have found her in a heartbeat. Anyway, the royal family have put out an official photo with George, Charlotte, and...
Why would you start naming them if you have no idea what their names are? George, Charlotte,
I know George and Louis?
Louis, yeah, Louis.
Yeah.
Don't forget as well, it was Mother's Day in the UK. So they released this photo, timely, some would say.
Yes, but people are claiming that it's heavily, heavily photoshopped. And it's hard not to fall for it when people point it out.
Let me run through some things. Okay, her wedding ring's missing, point one. The zipper on Kate's jacket not lining up correctly, sure. Kate's chin and neck look photoshopped, sure, okay. Kate's hair is blurred even.
I did see that one, that's the one that got me.
One of Louis' fingers is shorter than the other. Well, that's fair. All my fingers are shorter than my others. Like, not one of my fingers are the same size as my other fingers. That's how fingers work.
You do have girthy fingers, though.
Thank you very much. They are wide, sure.
Yeah,
and they do their job. That's right. The length of Prince George's forearm and the paving and the window behind the family is off. I think as well on Charlotte's sleeve is like half cut off as well. It's very strange. But
and everyone was saying Charlotte's pocket, the side of her dress sticks out, but that I think is a pocket. But I saw some Photoshop nerd even zoomed in on their eyes, and there's something about like the flash or the glint in the eyes, like in a different direction in each of their eyeballs.
It's a bit like the moon landing photo for me. Remember how we started picking apart that? Like the flag wouldn't be flapping if there's no gravity.
I know.
and the reflection.
I hate
anyway,
falling into all this crap, but I can't. It is a weird photo.
Well, it's like I said last week. Remember this, if you're a child now that's born, if you're in this generation of children, you will never take a photo at face value ever in your life. Isn't that sad? You will never go,
yeah, that's
100% real. Whereas we see pictures, because we're old, and go, that's a picture, that must be real.
I know.
Anyway,
she's all right.
Agencies like AP, Getty, and AFP have withdrawn the pic, so watch this space.
Oh,
there's
Getty.
lots of memes as well. I know you love me explaining memes, but Weekend at Bernie style memes, like there's Bernie in the middle. Anyway, next glossy, please. What is happening here?
Is this Emma Stone?
Yeah, from the movie that you will not like
that I'll
and
never
you should
watch.
never see, but I loved it and it's amazing.
Is that she's really shocked?
This is when Jimmy Kimmel hosted and makes a little jibe about all the best pictures.
Yeah.
No, he didn't make a joke about her, but just made a joke about the movie.
Those were all the parts of Poor Things we're allowed to show on TV.
And it does look like Emma is mouthing, what a prick.
Oh, I reckon she'd have a potty mouth. She seems fun.
No, she is fun. Next glossy.
Oh, this is your favourite singer in the whole world, Ariana Grande, who did go to the Oscars in pink and Cynthia Erivo in green because the Wicked Press tours crank it up. But her nonna...
I wonder why they were invited, but that's the reason. Yeah, her nonna is in the news here. 98-year-old nonna.
Next year, you're going to have to strap in because we'll be sitting here talking about the Oscars and it's all going to be wicked, wicked, wicked. But her nonna is the oldest person to chart or something?
Yeah, she features in this awful song, Ordinary Thing. Have a listen.
Oh
my God, that's all I can do on that.
I mean, I like Ariana,
heinous.
but that's not a great That's not my fave.
None of her songs they're all bleh, bleh, bleh,
Oh, don't. The
bleh.
Ariana stands will come
Bleh.
for you.
The Stans.
The stands. If you love someone, you're a stan.
What?
Come on, I've taught you that word, old man.
What does that
Stan?
mean? Stan,
I
the
stan
great
that.
streaming service.
It is a great streaming service, I'll give you that.
Last call, see what's happening here, quick.
I can't even see the screen.
It
It's so
is
far away
Dolly
from me.
Parton. She has
Dolly
stopped
Parton.
promoting her album and rushed to LA to help out the Cyrus family. That is right, including Tish. We'll see you after the news.
Jolene, 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 Jolene.
Ooh, knock-off time. Boom, light it up, party time.
Yes.
TGIM.
Crank it.
Thank God it's Monday.
Monday looks good on you. Ricki-Lee, Tim and Joel.
TGIM, guys.
Yo, welcome to the second hour of the show. No Ricki-Lee today, just the boys.
She's had her idol shift, breaking hearts. And
I've seen some photos of her rehearsing though, because tonight, if you want to flick on Idol at 7:30 on Channel 7, she's performing On My Own, the title track from her album On My Own.
oh, it's going to be epic. And she was saying that it's something that's never been done on the Idol stage before.
Stripping. Yeah, I know. It's going to be weird. I reckon singing's been done on the Idol stage before. Don't you reckon?
No, she was saying the way that the stage design or what she's doing is very special.
I was there last night. It was so good.
Yes.
Yes, the performance show.
Who is your favourite?
Well, I love Dylan. I'm a big Dylan fan. Dylan's got a connection to a past member of this show too. So I'm backing Dylan. But do you reckon this cancelled everybody out last night? So me and the kids, we voted, right? So I voted, not for that. I voted no for your stuff, obviously. To 0457 500 700. I voted for Dylan. Then my 8-year-old voted for Kiani, and then my daughter voted for Amy. So I think we just cancelled all three of those votes out by voting for all those three people.
For Kiani.
You're not, I don't think. Amy was amazing. She sang What Was I Made For? Billie Eilish. And it was
I love Billie Eilish.
Unbelievable. Anyway, Ricky tonight on Idol. Back with us on the show tomorrow. But next, do the old person effort after this.
Ricki-Lee, Tim and Joel on Nova.
Ricki-Lee, I Was Made For Loving You. One of the tracks off that 10-track banger of an album On My Own. You can see her on Idol performing tonight and hosting, obviously. But,
Of course.
you know.
Yeah, and it's like she's here, with that song. It's beautiful.
Yeah. I play, when you're not here, I just play old stand-up bits of yours in the songs.
Well, I've got a little, like this phono we're about to do, I have a little taste of my stand-up that I'll tell you.
Oh, yeah. Well, you can see Joel's new comedy show, Boom, at a venue near you, livenation.com.au is the place to go for tickets. Kicking off in Adelaide tonight. And with something very special at the end.
Very special at the end. Thank you for you and to you and Dan for your assistance. And Gemma actually. It's quite the production number at the end of the show.
Well, mainly Dan. I mean, I was very good at passing on information, and
you were very quick. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm very quick. You'll always hear back from me. That's one of my.
I know.
That's one of my personality traits that is good.
Yes.
You always hear from me.
I've been to the therapist today.
No, I haven't. Now, did the old person? Did the old person Because you'd think the Oscars has learned its lesson from Faye Dunaway and Warren Beatty when
not Dick Van Dyke.
They gave away Best Picture to La La Land, didn't they? And it was really Moonlight, blah blah blah. Anyway,
that's right. Yes,
we played this a second ago, but Al Pacino was up there to read out the winner of Best Picture. 10 huge films nominated. Weirdly for me, to nominate some foreign language films in that category when you have a foreign language film category, what are you doing, Oscars? But that's a whole other conversation.
Okay,
it's not racist. Right. That's just an Oscars chat.
Okay, Oscars chat. Yeah, all right. We'll park that and we'll get back to it.
Because how can you have a foreign language category but then put foreign language films in Best Picture? I mean, come on. You can't have your cake and eat it too.
I kind of get it.
What do you get about that?
Well, it's the best foreign language film and then it's just the best film full stop.
Oh, so we should have Best English films and then Best Picture as well.
Oh, no. No, we're parking it. Remember, we're parking it.
We're parking it. We're putting a pin in it and we're coming back.
Yeah, we'll circle back to it. We'll circle back to
it. So you and I...
All responses in red.
Two people who've never worked in an office in our whole lives.
I know, yeah.
So Al Pacino, one of my favourite moments of the Oscars, which is their big montage of the 10 Best Pictures all wrapped up in a beautiful big package.
Moment. 10 wonderful films were nominated, but only one will take the award for Best Picture. I have to go to the envelope for that. And I will. Here it comes. And my eyes see Oppenheimer. Yes.
Well, the orchestra wasn't ready for it.
Like, not only did he not play the 10 best films, I guess everyone in the room would have been happy because they could get to the after parties quicker, but he also didn't really deliver it in a, this is the best
You know
film
why?
of the year.
Because it's Al Pacino. He doesn't care.
I know. Get someone that cares.
Get Emily Blunt and John Krasinski to do everything, I reckon, because they're just the best.
Gosh.
They're just like a power couple, but you could have a beer with them, you know?
I love them so much.
They're almost like they don't ever give off the air of how big in Hollywood they actually are. Like they're like, oh my God, I'm just in this little film that I got nominated for an Oscar.
Yeah. Totally. I love them.
13, 24, 10 of an old person. It. I've got another example. If you do you want to give me one now?
Well, my grandma Muriel, I'm talking about her for the first time in the show, in my stand-up show, and she it a lot of times. She fell for every scam on the internet, and then she herself became an internet scammer. She used to catfish old blokes online on dating websites and make them take her on cruises, but say that she wanted a separate room because she's a very traditional woman. And then once they got on the cruise, she would completely ignore them and have a free cruise.
Is this the same one that got bitten by something?
Yeah, she got bitten by a pelican. That you don't believe me.
I don't believe you.
But no, Nan did have, for some reason, she had like $5,000 cash, and she put it in the oven, and then she made a roast, and she was a terrible cook. So I don't even know why she was attempting a roast.
Grandmother that's a terrible cook. I mean, how unlucky.
I know she wasn't. She really wasn't a traditional grandma. My grandma.
No.
And anyway, she burnt the $5,000 and took it to the mint, and they couldn't save it.
See, my grandmother was Scottish, and all I remember her cooking was international roast coffee with condensed milk in it.
Yum.
And rice pudding.
I wouldn't mind that. Though not today. That'll go straight through me.
Oh no, be careful if you're going to Adelaide. Maybe get one of the rows a few back.
You'll be fine.
Old people that. Madonna was performing in California over the weekend, and during the show, she asked someone in the audience,
"Oh, I've seen this,"
why they weren't standing.
What are you doing sitting down over there? What are you doing sitting down? Oh, okay. Politically incorrect. Sorry about that. I'm glad you're here.
The lady or man was in a wheelchair.
Madonna. Oh, Madonna. She really just lets loose on that mic.
Didn't she say that was political? What did she say? What was the...
She goes, sorry, that was politically incorrect. You're in a wheelchair.
It's not politically incorrect to tell someone who can't stand to stand. It's just not right. It's just poor form, Madge.
It was so funny seeing Kylie next to Madonna because they, like, obviously legends, but they're so different. Kylie was like, oh, no. And Madonna's saying, like, everyone stand up. Take your phone down.
Ricki-Lee, Tim and Joel.
Yes, happy Monday.
TGIM. Mad Monday, all right.
TGIM. Thank God it's Monday.
Oh, boom. See Joel Creasy's new comedy show, Boom, at a venue near you. LiveNation.com.au has tickets. Can I just say something before we give them away?
Yes.
I just heard an ad. Something didn't sound right.
Oh, yeah.
It's a Stan ad?
Too.
It's a Stan ad.
Well, we Stan.
Did they say, they were meant to say superstars? And did they say superstores?
Yeah, it sounded like superstores.
Hang on, let's see if I can just grab it quickly. It would literally just played. So 1 sec.
Population 11.
People just don't go missing without somebody knowing something.
Starring Superstore's Ben Feldman.
Now you guys.
Starring Superstores.
Bunnings. Big W. Kmart. Oh my God, Kmart?
Target. All right. It's time to give away tickets to...
Oh, and can I just quickly say, I'm also doing a giveaway on my social media. If you're in Sydney, on my social media, I'm so daggy, on Instagram. On Sydney, for Sydney, Melbourne and Brisbane, you can win a night's stay at the W with all expenses paid, very gorgeous, by tagging your tickets and tagging me on Insta Story. And every other city, I am giving away a meet and greet and a signed photo and a special little prize that will make sense when you see the show.
Hang on, he's meeting you a prize. Just clarifying.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Just clarifying for
I
the
also
audience.
am well aware about how lame that sounds coming out.
No, but that just means because I walk out of here every day at 6 feeling like a winner. And that's because I won a prize every day because I get to meet you. Your show called... Your show called?
Here comes the...
Your show called? Lyndall.
And you best believe all my pre-show music is this. Hi, Lyndall.
Hi, how you going?
You big superstore, you've got tickets to go and see. Boom.
That is fantastic. Thank you.
I'll see you there, Lyndall. I kind of have to be there. That's how it works. Yeah.
You might meet
You'll be
him.
there.
Might get
Oh, yes. Go in the draw. Get on my social media.
social media feedback coming up. But more tickets through the week, okay?
So hip.
Thank you.
Ricki-Lee, Tim and Joel on Nova.
I think we get the idea now, Cyril.
Yeah, thank you. You're stumbling, Cyril.
Stumbling in, right? It's Ricki-Lee, Tim and Joel, just the boys today. Oh, my God.
It's macho in here.
The man cave.
I know,
It does smell like
sweaty.
Lynx Africa, doesn't it?
I know, yeah, shirts off. I love that. I love that.
Oh, that's
Great
your
idea of
request.
yours.
That's your request.
No, that was your idea.
It was your idea. Don't be like that.
You texted me last week and said next Monday, let's do it shirts off.
No, I didn't say shirts off. I said skins. Like it's a basketball term. It's a basketball term.
Oh, that's why only I have my shirt off, right?
Yeah. You're on the shirtless team.
Hey,
what team will you be on? Will you be on London, Paris, or
Of course people are going to be on Team New York.
Nova's first class and 50K? It's back. You and a mate could be flying first class with $50,000 to one of our amazing destinations. Of course, Ricky's trip to Paris, my trip to London, or Joel's trip to
whatever. As I keep telling people, you get the longest time in first class if you fly to New York.
Oh yeah, it's the longest flight too. Awesome to get to that place.
You don't want to land when you're in first class. It's incredible, I'm told.
Especially if the airport's JFK.
Hey, if you're flying first class, you get a chauffeur from the airline to your hotel.
Okay, if we get your trip, fly into JFK and then get straight back on the plane. So 2 first class trips in one, and then you get to skip the danger zone.
What are you talking about? Oh my God, you are full of it. New York is fabulous.
Yeah, it's like it was lovely. It was lovely. It's gone hectically downhill.
When was the last time you were there?
When I was actually 17. So a long time ago.
So you haven't. No, you do not have a leg to stand on.
So did half the people. I know. I won't talk about that. There was a story I read over the weekend about that.
Okay,
people getting legs cut off and stuff and throwing them in trees.
Oh my God.
That's New York for you. Beautiful this time of year. Lame things.
It's snowing and gorgeous right now.
Yep. Amazing.
Oh, shut up. Okay, let's do lame things couples do because this is so lame.
Lame things couples do. Are you in a lame couple? Are you one of those couples that do something lame where you think it's cute, but the outside world would think it's lame? 13, 24, 10. Lame things couples do.
Yeah, this is going to make you spew, Blackers. A couple you're going to hate this so much.
Yeah.
A couple from North Carolina, Annie and Austin. They have shared the unorthodox way that they deal with arguments. Now, I generally deal with arguments by just going harder and harder, forgetting what my initial point was, and then storming off to the spare room because I prefer that mattress. So Annie and Austin have a different approach. When they get into a fight, they put... this is so lame. They put on a party hat, claiming they can't take one another seriously. So Austin said the method has taught them to be a better couple, and whenever they're in a fight, they just burst into laughter and calm down.
So let me put it into practice. So, excuse me, honey, I've just run over the dog. Party hat!
Party hat!
Oh, what about this?
You are a scream.
I've been cheating on you. Party hat!
Party hat! Oh, you silly Billy.
I'm
Austin
leaving
and Annie.
you and you're not getting anything. Party hat!
Oh, you're a hoot. Austin and Annie believe that the party hat method has shortened arguments and stopped disagreements from getting blown out of hand and lasting
it's good
days.
to laugh.
Shut
It is good
up,
to laugh.
Annie and Austin.
It's good to laugh.
Just ignore your partner for a week like I do.
Oh, yeah, silent treatment.
Way easier.
Surprisingly, I'm amazing at silent treatment, which I know he's not cool. And I haven't had to do it for a while, but that was one of my techniques. Because I'm not a yeller. I'm not a fighter.
Oh, no, I'm a yeller. I'm fake tears if I have to.
Fake tears like your hissy fit in Paris.
I was mugged
hang on,
in Paris.
Is that why
I
you're
was
choosing
mugged
New York?
in
Because
Paris.
you can't go back to London or Paris.
I did not have a hissy fit.
Yes, you
in
did.
Paris.
You had a big
I was
hissy
mugged.
fit.
I was mugged. My phone and my wallet was stolen off me, and I chased them down the street and jumped on one of their backs.
Of course you did.
I did. I jumped on one of their backs and pushed him to the floor and got his phone off him. So then I had a bartering tool and was threatening him with the phone.
So all I'm hearing here is hissy fit.
Well, I am now having a hissy fit,
Yeah.
so
Hey, Hannah.
I've sort of fallen on my own sword.
Are you in a lame couple?
Yeah, so I'm in a super lame couple with my boyfriend. And basically every single time we get off the phone with each other, we have to say, I love you more, and go back and forth for like 5 minutes.
Oh,
It's super
that
lame,
is cute, but so
we've been
lame.
we've been together for 3 years, and you can't stop now because it's just offensive if you stop.
It'll stop at some stage.
it
You'll
will
stay
stop.
together. I'm not
Yeah.
saying that, but it will stop at some stage.
Yeah. Party hat.
Party hat.
Thank you, Hannah. Okay, no
Blackers.
worries. Yeah, lovely to
I
chat.
love you more. I love you more.
Love you,
Blackers.
Hannah.
I love you more.
Love you
Blackers.
guys.
Love you more. Love you more. Love you more.
Ricki-Lee, Tim and Joel on Nova.
Shtick season. Oh, Jimmy Kimmel had some good shtick at the Oscars. Like the best
Yeah.
shtick. I love him. He's my Jimmy. He's my Jimmy.
Well, I've got some great respect for your Jimmy because I was just on the social media again, getting some social media feedback, and I saw
Trying
the
to win a
clip
meet and
of-
greet with yourself.
Don't.
Explain that again. How can we win a meet and greet with you?
You can win a meet and greet by purchasing tickets to my show, Boom, and then tagging me in an Insta story with your tickets. Done.
So you'll
win other things too. There's
I
other
buy
special
tickets.
prize.
I buy
Yes.
tickets and then I tag myself.
You
or
take a
you.
photo of the tickets and tag me. No, you don't tag yourself. You're already on your own social media page. You're on your own Instagram page already.
Am I a stan because I did that?
Oh my God, no, that's not how the word stan works. But I now stan Jimmy Kimmel. Let's get off my prize. But yes, I am on tour,
Okay.
etc.
I stan Jimmy Kimmel. Go.
Yes, you stand, and I now stand Jimmy Kimmel because he was really working in real time at the Oscars.
Yeah.
So Donald Trump, of course, weighed in on the Oscars because he loves all things Hollywood and used to be all things Hollywood, and had something to say about Jimmy, and Jimmy responded in a brilliant fashion. Have a listen.
Has there ever been a worse host than Jimmy Kimmel at the Oscars? His opening was that of a less than average person trying too hard to be something which he is not and never can be. Make America great again. Well, thank you, President Trump. Thank you for watching. I'm surprised you're still. Isn't it past your jail time?
And having a room of Hollywood stars cheer, that would just kill Donald.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah,
I loved.
Is he
I love Jimmy
tweeting still? Is that on X?
Oh, on X or Twitter. No, what's his Truth Social? Maybe he's unbanned from X though. He's back on X.
Okay. He's back
my
on
favorite
X.
platform.
Oh, good.
But I must say, I love Jimmy's champagne blazer. It's gorgeous.
Oh, champagne
Champagne
blazer.
coloured blazer.
There you go. I like it.
Okay.
I like it. Champagne.
That
Champagne
seems
blazer.
passive-aggressive.
It's not passive aggressive. It's me working out what to do next. You know what we're going to do next? We're going to say hi to we've got some new people starting at the other end of the day. Ben, Liam and Belle.
They've had a sleep in.
I know. They're calling it late drive. Does that mean...
No pressure. They're going to have to be very fresh because they're not getting up at 4 a.m.
Does that mean Smallsy's kick-ons?
Yes, Smallsy's kick-on.
We'll chat to them next.
Ricki-Lee, Tim and Joel on Nova.
Let me tell you something, Joel Creasy. I've been doing this as a job for 23 years.
You're the barnacle of Nova. You're just hanging on the side of the ship.
Well, I just learnt a new radio term from our new late drive team. Apparently what we're going to do with Ben, Liam and Belle right now is chop it up. Did I use that right? Did I use that right,
Yeah.
Ben, in a sentence?
Yeah, you did. On my rundown at the very top, it says chopping it up.
And is that just a back and forth right now? Is that what we're doing? Are we chopping?
I think it is. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, no.
Is it working?
Oh my gosh. It's working great. This must be lovely for you not having to get up at 4 or 3 a.m. or whatever time you get ready.
Yeah, normally real early, Joel. Normally sort of in the building at 4:30, but now the show's not even starting till 4:30 p.m. You guys are still on. We're sort of not on until when do we start? So, what? 5
He's
minutes,
starting a
guys.
couple
6
of
p.m.
minutes.
Well,
Yeah,
not
no
really. No,
pressure.
5 minutes. We're never on time. So be prepared to start at about 6:08.
Yes, but and also be prepared to feel the wrath of Smallsy if you go over. Well,
Well, yeah, because we're thinking if you guys are late drive, is Smallsy considered kick-ons?
I don't mind that. I mean, I don't know how. Yeah, if we can get that up in the marketing, but yeah, I mean, I suppose it is.
Now, is
Then
Belle
what's up with
allowed?
that?
Is Belle allowed to talk in your new show, or what's happening?
Only if I get permission
Oh, here we
here
go.
and there.
Hey, Belle.
Hey, guys. No, look, we're all very excited. And the weird thing is we have energy now. at this time of day. I don't feel half asleep, and I looked
You
at
sound very
myself like
perky.
in the mirror. Yeah, and I was like, I don't look like shit.
No. now, let me give a quick little history. People would know Ben and Lee from Triple J. Then they joined Nova. They started on breakfast at Nova 919 in Adelaide. Then they moved to Nova 100
there's
Melbourne
old
breakfast
studio right now
with Belle, and now they are taking over the world and the nation. That's pretty much the summary,
Tim,
right?
you've read our wiki. Thank you. Yeah, no, that's a great summary for sure.
Yeah, good. Anything happening after 6? I guess is that what we do when we say
Yeah,
chop
what's
it?
happening?
When we
Chopping it up.
Yeah, let's chop it
Yeah, yeah, that's mainly what we do here. I mean, chopping it up. It's shooting the shit. You, Tim, you were like, is that like a new term? But I mean, that's
Well, I just
never
have to
worked in
warn
Adelaide.
you. Yeah. Also, we've Ricky's on her idol shift today, so Blacker and I have been on air. It's been a very blokey show.
Yeah,
It's
sorry
been
about that,
very
Belle.
mask.
It smells like Lynx Africa in here. It's so manly.
I'm so used to it. And look at this, 4 guys and 1 girl. I mean, I'll fill the quota. It's fine.
And also, guys, it's a very loose term for all of us.
Yeah, I know. We've been talking about the Oscars and everything, outfits and Jimmy Kimmel's
Yeah, you stole
champagne
my
blazer.
gear.
And we've been gossiping about Eurovision. All right, well, here you guys after 6.
Yes.
Ben Lehman Bell and our girl, of course, our girl tonight.
A beautiful girl.
At 7:30. She's so beautiful. Performing on my own on Idol. She'll be back here tomorrow as well. We'll see you then.